I'ma fuck up my life. I'ma fuck up my life. We gon' party all night.
Alright, let's talk about Shooter, and Glass is difficult, I guess. I mean, I've gave it the name Disappointing Masterpiece because that's basically what it is. I mean, it's got all its flaws and everything, but taking that into consideration, it's still a really good movie and yeah, a masterpiece. So I've seen this movie twice. So I mean, I'm basically like an expert on it if you ask like anyone. So I mean, I pretty much know everything about the movie because that's just what happens. And today we're gonna be like doing a kind of review. Well, not really. I'm gonna be making 3 points or 3 things that I loved about the movie, and also 3 things that I hated about the movie. So yes, it's pretty organised as always. But yeah, if you guys do want to enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, before we get into this, just a disclaimer, yes, there will be spoilers for this entire movie, so if you haven't seen Glass, I'd go watch it, it's a good movie, but yeah, don't watch this video first, because you'll have the entire thing spoiled for you, unless you don't care about that, in which case, it's up to you whether you want to watch it or not. Alright, now one thing that I really appreciated about Glass was how M. Night Shyamalan handled fight scenes. Although there weren't many, the few that made the final cut really show how two evenly matched superhumans would fight. David Dunn isn't a professional martial artist, he's just a guy who's unbreakable. And there was a throwaway line in the end of Split about how the beast is an amalgamation of the different animals in the zoo, but in Glass you really see a payoff in how the beast fights. As in the first fight, the beast kicks up against the wall to push David forward, and it does look like how an animal would fight, and later on when the beast is attacking the riot shield, he doesn't pull it away or try and lift it off, he scratches through it like how an animal would. Also, in the first fight scene, where in any other superhero movie, there would be this big, extreme over-the-top choreographed fight between heroes adept in every form of martial arts, David and the Beast use their surroundings as weapons, whether it be tables, pillars, windows. M. Night Shyamalan has a distinctive yet realistic view of superhero fights, and it really pays off in this movie. Another thing that was amazing in this movie was James McAvoy's acting. He somehow managed to pull off 21 different personalities, often without exposition, almost flawlessly. Whether it be Dennis's distinctive folding of the arms, Hedwig's lisp, Patricia's feminine body language, or the Beast's animalistic behaviour, James McAvoy makes each personality distinctive in their own way. Get this man an Oscar. Okay, the final positive we're going to talk about today is the cinematography. Mike Goliakis' work on this movie is really entertaining and adds flair to often boring exposition scenes. For example, in the first fight scene, when David points to the roof to show the beast, the camera switches to an upside down perspective of the beast crawling along the pipe. It's scenes like that just really make this movie in my opinion, and honestly just props to that guy because he's great at what he does. Alright, now I think it's fair to say that M. Night Shyamalan is a really talented director, but one thing that he isn't too good at is scripts. Glass is a serious movie, but I kept feeling like I was just getting drawn out of the immersion due to cringe-worthy lines or just unneeded details that make no sense in the context of the film. For example, every time Ellie Staple talks about David's power, she mentions the train wreck that David survived. Now on the surface that's fine, but she says it like 4 times throughout the entirety of the movie, and it's always worded the exact same. It's like, you were the only survivor on that devastating train wreck 19 years ago, and even when it's only her and David in the room, that we're saying that would be redundant because David was fucking there. He knows he was the only survivor. Also, at the end of the movie, when Mr. Glass's master plan is revealed, Ellie legit just turns to the camera and says the line, "What have you done, Elijah?" Why? She isn't talking to the guy in the room. There's zero need for her to say that. She then goes out the corridor and then just fucking screams. Like, it's genuinely hard to watch some of these scenes just because of how bad the script can be sometimes. Alright, now up until now I've been quite nitpicky, but this next point is a genuine issue with the movie. Unbreakable not only is it an origin story for David Dunn, it's also an origin story for Elijah Price. They spent the entire movie showing how these two characters figure out who they are, and how they are opposites literally and metaphorically. So tell me, why the fuck do David and Elijah barely talk to each other in this movie? Mr. Glass is a genuine terrorist who's responsible for hundreds and hundreds of deaths, and it's played off as nothing. But the real character issue here is David Dunn himself, because not only does Bruce Willis have like 4 lines in this entire movie, he doesn't have any development. David at the beginning of Glass versus the end is the exact same person, only dead. There's no chance for redemption now because they've just killed him off, and before he made a real impact. It felt like for the movie, he was just only there to fight the Beast. Alright, now the final point I'm going to make in this video is regarding M. Night Shyamalan's use of plot twists. Although, you know, like that's his thing, like every movie he makes has this insane plot twist that just spins the narrative on its head. But in Glass, it feels tacked on to an unfinished story just to tie up loose ends, but just comes out disappointing. First of all, there's 3 plot twists, the first being that Kevin's dad was on the same train as David Dunn. Fine, that one's okay, it links Kevin to David in a personal way, emphasises Mr. Glass's ability to create superheroes. But then we find out that Ellie Staple is part of a secret society that deals with superheroes. The fuck? Nothing in this movie suggests this. It just feels like M. Night Shyamalan just added it in for the sake of another plot twist. And now, the last plot twist is that Mr. Glass is broadcasting the entire security feed. Now, everyone knows that they're superheroes. Although it's a bit over the top and sequel bait, it's okay. You know, I'm fine with that one. Okay, now, I'm done with my rant. You guys can go now. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. But you know, without further ado, see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, you better know that she ain't never give a single fuck about me. Yeah, you bet you know that we ain't never gonna be together, I'll see. Yeah, you better go to sleep.